Hey guys, EBPMAN here. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Pixel Buds Pro. We're going to do an EBPMAN style audio and call quality test, and we're going to see why they're pros and if you should pick these up. Let's get right to it. Now, we've been testing the Pixel Buds lineup since the very first version, and I have to say that this version, I think they really got a lot of things right with the Pixel Buds Pro. First of all, they have spectacular battery life. We're talking about 11 hours of battery life with these. With the case, you're going to get 31. Now keep in mind that we're talking about an active noise canceling off. Now if you turn on active noise canceling, you're still going to get great battery life. We're talking about 7 hours of battery life. With the case, you'll get 20. So that is really in line, if not leading, in a lot of the space of earbuds when I think about the earbuds that we've reviewed recently. Now the other thing is that if you do happen to run out of battery power, a 5-minute charge, quick charge, is going to give you 1 hour of use. Now these earbuds also support transparency mode. Now this is an area where I could see some improvement. It doesn't sound as clear or as crisp as I'd like it to be. It's there, it's present, you can hear everything that's going around you, but it's just not as crispy as I'd like it to be. Now, the other thing about the case itself is that it supports Qi charging, which is also great. Now, they do feature this thing called Silent Seal, which means that when you get your Pixel Buds, you're going to basically put them in your ear, and it's going to do an audio test to see if you have the right ear tips. I hear so many times where either not everyone thinks that earbuds sound the way I think they may sound, or you may feel that they fall out of your ear, and that's because you just don't have the right ear tips giving you that isolation that you need to get the best audio quality. So Silent Seal is going to make sure that you have the right tips so that you have the right audio experience. They also have Sound EQ, which is supposed to give you a better audio experience. And I have to tell you, I did a test. I installed the Pixel Buds Pro on a phone that didn't have the Pixel Buds app, and the audio sounded dull. It didn't really sound, it wasn't really bright, right? So same song. And then when I went into another phone and I had the Pixel Buds software installed and I listened to it, there's a big difference. Things were bright, things were vibrant. So the sound EQ technology is really, I think, an improvement, but it also requires the app, so make sure you install it. Bluetooth 5.0, and it supports multi-point, which means you're going to be able to have this connect to multiple devices, and that's spectacular. Again, you're watching a movie on your tablet, right, and then all of a sudden the phone goes off, it switches seamlessly. I like that. And then also you have an IPX4 rating. Let's take a closer look. Now in the box, you're going to find your Pixel Buds, and you can see what they look like right here. So this is the case. You're going to have this little tube here, which contains ear tips. So if you find that one falls out, you'll want to switch that to the right one, but you'll want to also conduct a test to make sure that you have the right seal to get the right audio experience. So you have some buds. And pretty much that's it. There's nothing else. There's no charging cable. You won't find anything else except for these guys right here and the actual case with your buds already in. Now I will say, when you receive it, they do have a charge, so you don't have to freak out and say, hey, do I have to plug these in immediately? I do recommend that you do, but you can test them out. They're going to have battery life. Now, on the back here, you'll notice that there's this little button. When you open up your buds, if for whatever reason the Pixel Buds don't automatically start connecting and you don't see the image showing up on your phone, what you'll want to do is you'll want to press and hold that button and with the actual case open, and then you're going to see this little light here that you're going to see in a second. It will start blinking. If it's just solid, it's not in pairing mode. When it's in the blinking, that's in pairing mode. So we'll just go ahead and open this up. You can see it's the same style as the previous versions. It's a little bit thicker, but we're going to go ahead and open it up. And then you'll notice that here you have your buds and you see this light. When the light is blinking, you get in pairing mode. Now the case snaps in, right? Really nice. Things are locked in place. The earbuds themselves basically are magnetically locked, right? So that's good too. But one of the things I'll tell you is that I found that they're kind of tricky to get out. They're slippery. There's really nothing around here to grab them. So I find myself digging in to get them out. That's something that I found that was interesting. I'll take this one out as well. And then also when I start putting them back, they do, you just have to rotate them somewhat to get them into the right magnetic lock position. So that's something else that I noticed. Getting them out, it could be a little bit tricky because they're so smooth. Now when you look at the buds themselves, you can see them right here. They are super smooth. They fit very good in your ear, I'll tell you that. They have no wings, and I'm going to go ahead and just highlight one other thing. There's no physical buttons. There's touch, right, but there's no physical buttons. And you can see how they slightly go into your ear canal, and they have, you know, all the great sensors that they should. But they're almost like, I would say, so low profile that they feel like if they were like very discreet hearing aids. Look at them on my face, right? So depending on how, you know, you can't even see it on this side. They're hard to see. They're that low profile, and I really like the fact that they are. Active noise canceling on these, spectacular. I really like, they did a nice job with the active noise canceling. And let me turn to the right and to the left so you can see what they look like. They are comfortable. You can wear them for hours and not have a problem. And the fact that they have 11 hours of battery life without active noise canceling is great. Frankly, I think that most of us are going to use them with the active noise canceling on because they're really good. They literally give you kind of like that immersive silence that just melts everything away. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a series of tests. And I can tell you that even in my restaurant noise test, I was testing that with the active noise canceling, and it does a fantastic job of drowning out all that noise. But we're going to go into the call quality and the audio test. Now, before we go into the audio test, I mentioned a little bit about the audio. First of all, bass, mids, and highs are present. I wish they had a little bit more brightness in them, but there's nice separation. Bass, if you're looking for something that has punch, they do have punch. That's something that's really nice. But the only thing I would say is that I'd like a little bit more brightness in them, right? So mids and bass are strong and present, but I just would like a teeny bit more of brightness. You'll see in a second. And pretty much that's the audio experience. So let's go to our tests.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different. Still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments. Doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors. They kinda tell me what I'm thinking.
Now next we're going to do our call quality test, but this time in a quiet environment. And if we take a look at our decibel readings, around 27 to 28 decibels of noise. Let's go to switch. Now this is what the call quality would sound like making a phone call in a quiet environment with the Google Pixel Buds Pro. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test. Now we're going to add some wind to the environment. Now this is what the Google Pixel Buds Pro would sound like with wind in the environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test. Now we're in a much noisier environment with the Pixel Buds Pro, and as you can see here, decibel readings anywhere between 40 all the way up to 78, almost 79 decibels of noise. What we're going to do is we're going to pause and stay quiet to see how much noise is being canceled, and then we'll continue with the audio test. Let's go to switch. Now this is what the Google Pixel Buds Pro sound like in a noisy environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test. Now, if you're wondering what they sound like if an infant were crying in the background, this is what they would sound like with an infant crying in the background. Now, if dogs were barking in the background, this is what the Pixel Buds would sound like with dogs barking in the background. Now, if the doorbell were ringing in the background, this is what they're sounding if there was a doorbell ringing in the background. Now, the app for the Google Pixel Buds Pro is pretty standard, what we've seen before, just has some small differences. You're going to be able to see, as you see here, your left and right earbud. You're also going to be able to see if you have Google Assistant enabled, find your device, touch controls. So this is a good place to go into because this is going to allow you to configure what the tap, double tap, and triple tap are going to do. Enabling and disabling active noise cancellation, as you can see there. So it's going to give you a lot of customization, which is really nice. You have your ear tap check, which we talked about. You have more settings where you could go ahead and do your firmware check to see if there's any kind of firmware. There's no firmware updates that were detected, at least in our usage. And then we'll go out of this for a second. And then you have audio switching on, which we want. And then we have also multi-point on, which is going to enable that feature for it to switch automatically. So if you want to make sure that it can switch automatically from device to device, make sure you do it. It does save this to your Google account. So if you do have multiple devices and you're signed in, it's going to make it a lot easier to pair. So that's something just wanted to highlight. And now in the sound area, we're going to go in here for a second. This is where you see your active noise canceling. You can turn it off. And one of the things I noticed is that, like right now, as soon as I turned it off, because I had active noise canceling on, as I'm speaking, it's almost like I can hear myself in a fishbowl, right? So it's interesting. So it has good passive noise canceling, which means there's nothing going on. It's just like earplugs. And then when you turn on transparency mode, you hear like this brightness sound that just goes bling, and then you're able to hear what's going on around you. Now, it's not as bright or as loud as I'd like it to be, but it's definitely there. And then if I go to the active noise canceling, it's doing a really nice job with the active noise canceling. And then it also has almost like a pressure valve type experience where you're not going to start like opening and closing your jaw, to get that popping sensation. But the active noise canceling is pretty spectacular. So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next one.